Okay, final part of the, oh no, not final part, what am I saying? Third part of the Pyrrhus Evac chapter for Killzone 3 on Elite. And it's the mech section of the game. It pretty much handles just like the mech sequence in Killzone 2.
Okay, we're back on track. Follow us in. Roger that.
You have a machine gun, and then you have rockets. The rockets are slow as hell to recharge or refill or whatever you want to call it. And
Two arc cannons ahead.
it's kind of annoying, because like where you aim, like it seems like wherever you aim, the rockets kind of go slightly higher than where you aimed at. So
We need assistance, command. Moving in. I got your back.
there's points where I have like direct aim on something and it like sails right over them. So now for this area, I kind of go to the right side, but you can also go around to the left side to get another angle on these arc cannons, and I think some tanks also show up in there. And that's something that happens a couple times during this section, where some random piece of building is hit by the rocket instead of what I'm actually aiming it at. So that can be kind of annoying during this area.
Our cannons are down. Road is clear. Appreciate it, command.
And the mech, it can take a good amount of damage, but then at the same time it can just as easily get destroyed and like nothing. Like it's weird. It's like sometimes it can just take a whole bunch of shots at it, and then other times it gets hit once and it's destroyed. So. But once you clear out this first section, when you get to this point, this area is a real pain in the ass, just because there's a bunch of tanks you have to deal with, and also like a bunch of like rocket launcher guys, and kind of like mounted turret bunkers like in these buildings that you have to deal with. So so I found dealing with the guys on that first building easier to deal with before you drop down from the area that you came in from. And then once you move a certain distance to this broken bridge, these two guys will always spawn, and you can either use the machine gun on them or just kind of shoot a rocket at the ground, kill them instantly. And then, just like the last area, this, you can go, there's actually 3 points. You can actually go right down the middle, which is not a good idea. Or you can go, around the right side or the left side. I found kind of staying on the right side to be a lot easier for me. And, like dealing with a lot of these tanks, kind of staying in the middle here, I found the easiest way because there was just enough cover by, like, with the buildings in front of me to block some of their shots. And it was also, I found it easier, like, if I was really getting, like, nailed by some of their rockets, I could very quickly just kind of jump backwards and put the building in front of me so they couldn't hit me again. So and yeah, I think eventually once you destroy a certain amount of the tanks, that giant mechanical beast in the background, I think it's that thing that starts dropping the mortar rockets at you, or not at you, but it's kind of in a general area past these 2 buildings. That going down the middle path here will get you killed in no time. Yeah, that giant, I don't even know what the hell you want to call that thing, which you will have to face later on in the game. And I'm not looking forward to that section on Elite, but I don't think I'm gonna have too much of a problem. But it was weird coming up here. Like, I ended up getting a checkpoint that I didn't even realize I had gotten. So I actually ended up dying by the last tank that's in this area, and I immediately thought, fuck, I gotta redo this whole section. But when I reloaded the checkpoint, I was right between the buildings, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't even realize I had gotten a checkpoint right there. So it kept me from getting really frustrated, and I was trying to jump up onto there, but I couldn't, even though I thought I could. But once you move up a certain point, a tank will spawn on the top part of that highway or something. So I'm like constantly looking for it, because not this run through, but my first time playing, I didn't know, like, I moved forward and that thing just showed up and killed me with like 2 rockets. You always gotta be very aware of what's in front of you. So, and it's just this nest of Helghast soldiers on this collapsed highway or bridge, and one last tank to deal with, and that will do it for the mech section.